Cloud is a data access portal to access data from ERIE through a data service running at DKRZ. That data looks like SAR data, so it's openly available, and the data that is stored on different storages here at DKRZ can be accessed with SAR openly through this service. The original motivation was to give access to international institutions and scientists more quickly than before in other projects to the simulation results. And this is what EERIE Cloud can do, because we host the original data without reformatting or restoring it. So we do not need a lot of cloud storage to put the data into the cloud. We do not need some efforts to reformat or standardize it, because we have this cool middle layer that EERIE Cloud makes use of. And that allows scientists to access simulation output seamlessly after production. The novelty is that there is actually no other service for high-resolution climate simulations that works like EERIE Cloud. So we provide the data users with the same benefits that SAR users have, without needing to write the data into cloud storage and reformat it into SAR. So the data as it is in their source formats can be accessed through SAR on their original location. And that means chunk-based access and immediate dataset initialization and all the SAR benefits that. It's faster in a sense that people do not have to prepare their data before they are doing the analysis. When they do the analysis, it's hard to compare. I would say SAR access is pretty similar performant as NetZDF and other formats. But the preparation, the data preparation, is significantly improved. Our principle that we follow is that cutting is easier than gluing. So usually when you have file-based data access, you have to collect the files you need for analysis. And what we do in EERIE Cloud is we try to provide data sets that are really large, that are aggregated as much as possible across the simulation time, for example, so that you access a data set that covers the entire simulation time, the entire simulation, and also contains all the variables that share their dimensions and access coordinates. So one data set can have hundreds of terabytes of data in it, and people access that specific data set with one endpoint and then cut out what they need. And this tends to be very more efficient than searching for individual files across different catalogs and formats, and combine them into the one data set that used to be for the analysis. That's the one thing, and then we also have chunk-based access. So that means you can access the finest granularity of the data, the finest, the lowest level of bytes, the megabyte range. From that huge data sets of 100 terabytes, you can access the exact few megabytes that you want to have. So one time step across the entire simulation time. And then you only retrieve that data through the service, instead of downloading hundreds of megabytes of files. The original EERIE Cloud is just an API. So what is an API? An API is this self-describing service that is not really a data portal, but it has described endpoints that humans and machines can use. But then we found out that with this cool catalog format stack, which is a special temporal assets catalog, we can make EERIE Cloud look like a data portal, because with these stack catalogs that we added as endpoints to the data sets, we have a way to present the data to users in a very human readable way through this catalog format. But this came all along the process, and some new ideas from the site. So we're talking now about petabytes of data that are accessible right now openly through the EERIE Cloud. Of course, that can help to policymakers to adapt their plans for the future. I'm always thinking a bit technologically here. So what I see is that this ZAR-based access really fuels the developments of applications. So I think it's rather a starting point of something that drives a lot of other projects. And our main example here is this visualization tool that is included in the stack catalogs as an asset, which runs entirely in the browser. So since the data can be accessed through HTTP, and since ZAR is in a cloud-optimized format, there is an implementation that works entirely in the browser, so you can build applications that doesn't need to be installed, that run entirely on the client side. And this visualization tool, Gridlook, is an example, and it works out of the box for all the EERIE Cloud data. So you can share the links of Gridlook, and other people can reproduce the exact visualization of your of the data as you have prepared it in the browser. And I think that shows, and the way how fast we developed this tool shows how ZAR access and how these open ZAR access actually amplifies and accelerates the development of very cool end user applications.